Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 16 Conference Championship Week. We've got the final game of Conference Championship Weekend, UNLV taking on Wyoming for a college football playoff spot. We've already gone through 9 conference championships and some absolute incredible games, some crazy upsets as we had only one cover in that entire stream. So we've got a big-time game between Coach Win and Coach Cryo. The final playoff spot on the line. If you don't know what the SFA is, it's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in, you can claim a team, you can build them up and win a national championship with a trophy sent to your house, along with some merch from our friends over at Home Field Apparel. Thank you guys for joining and for watching and supporting. It's been crazy. First time we gone to all conferences get a auto bid, and it seems like it's going to be a very interesting slate of teams making the playoff. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be a very, very fun game between Coach Win and UNLV. And some fun facts about the Mountain West Championship is the Mountain Division has never won this game. The only division in the SFA without a conference championship win. So Wyoming could do it here today. They've been to this game one other time and they lost it. UNLV, they've won one Mountain West Championship, trying to do it for the second time. So let's get on into it. Let's see what these rosters are about. We'll watch the game in its full entirety. We'll start out with Wyoming, who has Chris Neal, the 5-star IGR player who decided to come to Wyoming. 86 overall. He is having a decent year. But this team is built on their running backs. You got Jamie Brown, the redshirt junior. He was going to transfer to Pittsburgh, but Coach Crew left, and so he didn't end up doing that. He came back, and Jay Derby, the SFA player, who was supposed to be his replacement, is now as a two-headed monster. At wide receiver, you've got the Yams legend Ryan McGee, the redshirt senior, Chris Fowler, and Sterling Scruggs. At tight end, you got the SFA player Herb Shirk. Offensive line looks like this. They are not terrible for a G5 team, but also not amazing. That center and that right guard a little rough. On defense, you got Adrian Waters, Joe Hunter, and in the middle, the SFA player Pud Foxdale, the senior, along with Brandon Gibson. Their linebackers, you got Matt Tatum, you got Marcus Robinson, and SFA player Clash Sparkman. And at corner, the Yams legend Berta Jones, Mike Strong, and Bill Clark are your corners. Very good corners. And in the back, you got Bill Green and Jeremy Butler. He is hurt, I believe, so it may be Fred Bobo. Their kicker is Jason McKnight, a 70 overall junior. And they will be taking on UNLV, who has had an amazing year. This is, weirdly enough, not the year you would think Coach Cryo would make the playoff. They had better teams here in the past, but Brett Brooks, the 94 overall senior quarterback, looking to do it today, and led by one of the best running backs in the country. He's in the Heisman race. DeMarcus McKenzie, that 98 speed. He can hit a home run at the blink of an eye, so watch out for him today. At wide receiver, you got James Walker, Brandon Harris, and Mark McLeod. At tight end, you got Joe Hall. Offensive line looks like this. Giovanni Vladislav, SFA player. You've got Yuri Miroslav, SFA player. And you've also got Danny Hart now, should be back from injury. On the defensive side, Ubaldo Kingsbury, the SFA player. Jovan Rogers. And in the middle, DeMarcus Davis, along with Eric Johnson. At linebacker, Anthony Bryant, Casey Bennett, and Mike McNeil. At corner, Jeff Brown, Chico Bixby, SFA player, and Uchenna Wimbledon. Everybody is healthy. You also see Larry Wood play. And at safety, their best defender outside Ubaldo Kingsbury is Adam Thomas and Mark Alford on the other side. Their kicker is going to be Cody Smith, one of the better kickers in the country in terms of distance, not necessarily accuracy. So here we go, guys. We already know what the jersey matchup's going to be. Wyoming at UNLV. Winner goes to the playoff. Most likely, with Central Michigan winning, is going to be going on the road in the playoff. There wasn't a ton of lower level upsets, so that means probably winner of this game will be going on the road in the first round, but they will be making the playoffs. So let's get this on ice. Let's get the poll up. It's a 4-point favorite for UNLV. Oklahoma clinched the SEC championship. We'll pay that out. And who covers? Do you got UNLV here? -4. Or are you going to rock with Wyoming to do the unthinkable? Is the Mountain West finally going to get a mountain champion? 2 minutes on the clock here as I get everything situated. Need to get my thumbnail for the highlight video. 79 overall versus a 75 overall. Very even in SFA terms. The best players are on UNLV, but Wyoming does have a few standouts. This is going to be a very fun game, very interesting game. Remember, the playoff committee will be convening right after this game ends. So if you're on the playoff committee, I'm just going to post all of the results for the conference championships, and then we'll go into the watch party VC, and we'll get it done there. So they wanted to go all black versus all yellow for this game. Last time they did a catch-up. So all black here for UNLV. See if we can get the black gloves. There we go. And we're going to do the all yellow. Alright, I'm very excited for this game. I choose UNLV in this game just because I like going with the history of these types of matchups. Blood doesn't like the helmet. Okay. Black stencil. Black gloss. Silver. Or you could just do black. I'll scroll through all of them just in case you change your mind. But you're settling on the stencil. Oh, I made black and yellow game is going to be good. All right, Coach Wind, here we go. You guys ready? Let's have a ball game. We've got 9 viewers on game day. Thank you guys for tuning in. The final guaranteed team in the playoff to join Central Michigan, UTSA, Cincinnati, Coastal Carolina, USC, Minnesota, Iowa State, Florida State, and Oklahoma. Here we go. No at-large for this, for this game. It's going to be the winner only. The loser will be going to a bowl game, but it's not going to be an amazing bowl game, right? So this is the game to win. UNLV won their first matchup. Here we go, folks. No snow. This game has had snow before, so no snow. That's going to be very important here. We're in Denver, Colorado. In Power Field at Mile High. I like to call it Invesco Field at Mile High, one of my favorite venues in all of sports. Where I was born. Denver, Colorado, baby. Let's get her done. Let's have a ball game. Black and yellow. No better way to do battle here. All right. Split right down the middle, it looks like. Here we go. Wyoming calls the toss, and they lose it, so they will start with the rock. UNLV will kick it off here first, and the Mountain West Championship is underway. It's been a wonderful year. We've had all upsets, so if that continues to trend, it's going to be Wyoming that wins this game. We'll have to see. Here we go. Chris Neal, the 5-star quarterback, comes out. Jamie Brown behind him. Looking for a legacy game today from Jamie Brown. He takes the first carry. He goes up the middle. There he goes. He breaks away on the first play. He's still going. Jamie Brown for 30. What a start to the game. Jamie Brown means business here today. They hurried up. They hand it off to Jamie Brown again. He goes again. And oh, man, what a stiffy. They hurry it up. They go to shotgun now. Trips left. Quick throw out wide. Oh, that was almost a fumble as Taylor Johnson loses yard. That was almost scary there for Chris Neal. Remember, turnovers are going to play a massive part in this game. You do not want to lose the turnover battle here tonight. 2nd and 14 now. Ryan McGee, top of your screen. The Yams legend always seems to make a play. Hand off to Jamie Brown. Finds a hole. If they can run it like this, they're going to have a good day. Already 48 yards for Jamie Brown on this first drive. He was going to transfer. He decided to come back. Trips right. 3rd down. Chris Neal. Dumps it short. Can they make a play? Jamie, he pushes, and they call him short. What a stop from UNLV, and they will not get aggressive. They're going to go for the kick here to put points on the board. 37 yards, but wait, we get a jump. The false start will push them back.
Still 4th down.
So they're still going to kick it, but it's going to be now a 42-yarder from right hash. The kick, it's up, and it is good! So points on the first drive here for Wyoming. They add 3. What an electric start for the Cowboys. So how will UNLV now fare with their first drive? You thought the electric running game would come from UNLV, not Wyoming. So here comes Brett Brooks, DeMarcus McKenzie in the backfield. Gonna audible into the shotgun. Interesting call here from Coach Cryo. Delay give to DeMarcus McKenzie. He breaks 3 on his first carry. Both running backs having big time runs to start. DeMarcus McKenzie in the Heisman race, named the Grant Davis Award winner this year, the best CPU player in the country. Play action here for Brett. He yams it, and that's going to be a nice catch, and that's going to be 22 for Joe Hall. The toughest thing today is probably going to be Wyoming's defense holding UNLV from the big play. Who's coming, Dogwater? Inside the 35 now, a quick 2-play spark for both of these teams. Very similar drives. This one gets dumped off to Brandon Harris for 3. So at the 30 now, starting to calm down. We're not even 3 minutes into this game as we go offset eye. Quick throw with the bubble. Interesting play call to Mark McLeod, but it nets 4. 3rd and 3. Shotgun set for UNLV. Can they keep the drive going? Delay give to DeMarcus McKenzie. He goes nowhere. What a stop for the defense. And they're going for it. UNLV getting aggressive. They're passing on the field goal. Brooks, it's a pass. He dumps it to McKenzie. First down. The drive continues. First and 10. Inside the 20, Brett Brooks. 3-man rush, he escapes. He's not going to slide. He gets himself 9. Oh my gosh, we're talking about Rylan Warrenberg. Watch him be questionable. Second and 1. Brooks to the end zone. It's a floaty. Oh, triple coverage, but there's a flag.
Holding. Offense.
And they call holding on the offense. So that's going to back them up. And UNLV knows about what happens after they make penalties. Is the fumble coming? Brett Brooks to the corner. He turns upfield, and that's going to be 8 for Harris. So another third down coming. Third and 3. Quick option from Brooks. He flips it out to McKenzie. Turns the corner. Touchdown! UNLV! They take the lead on the back of their Heisman hopeful. He breaks a school record. So fireworks already in this game. UNLV converts a 4th down, and it takes a remarkable effort from McKenzie to score. We've got a knife fight here today, folks. So they're going to return this one now. It looks like that's Jade Derby as he gets up to the 28. The freshman. He'll be the lead back next year. So they were able to run the ball really well, but unable to capitalize, settling for a field goal. See if they can duplicate that success. Neal's going to throw it here to start. He yams it deep, hits Ryan McGee! The Yams legend right down the seam! Inside the 45. Couple big plays working today. They go back to the bubble. A broken tackle. And he's still on his feet. Taylor Johnson gets 7. So they had negative yards the first time they ran it. This time they find some success. 4 for 4 start for Chris Neal. Safety coming on down. They're going to audible. Jamie Brown moves. They'll hand it off to him. He goes out wide, breaks 1, and goes down. 3rd down again. They got to find a way to convert on these 3rd and shorts. You saw UNLV has no problem with going for it. So into the pistol. 3rd and 3. It'll be a handoff to Jamie Brown, and he doesn't get it! So decision time now for Wyoming, and they're going for it. Both teams not hesitant to get aggressive. Big time call here. Neal, he's going to throw it over the middle. Hits his man. 1st down for Scruggs. Definitely risky to go for it here, especially through the air, as this team is known for dropping passes on game days. 1st and 10 now inside the 35. Chris Neal, perfect start. He's going to keep it this time. Not known for his legs as he delivers a nice little stiffy. 5 yards. Only 68 speed for the quarterback, but he threw his weight around. Second and 5. Ryan McGee, top of the screen, one-on-one. Pistol. Hand off to Jamie Brown. He gets the first with ease. 6 yards. First and 10 now inside the 20. Trips right. One-on-one at the bottom side. Hand off to Jamie to the corner. He gets to the outside. That's not his game. He needs to be running between the tackles downhill. They have not had success to the sideline. They're at the 18 now. This first quarter does not seem to be going by fast. We're getting so much action. 2nd and 8. Chris Neal has plenty of time. He rolls right, floats it to the end zone, and caught by Taylor Johnson just short. 1st and goal. What a catch. Putting it right where it had to be. And what a start through the air for Chris Neal. Is this going to be goal to go? 1st and goal. Hand off to Jamie Brown. Touchdown, Wyoming. They punch back. Uh-oh, Cryo. We've got a game. Cryo knows the TC vibes. Thanks for coming out. All right, we've got a good one here in the Mountain West, folks. Playoff game, and it just feels so much bigger if there's a playoff game, because right now this would be for just like a New Orleans Bowl berth, right? But instead, playoff game on the line, chance to raise the national championship trophy. Why the hell not? After we saw the magical run from Georgia Southern, literally anything is possible in the SFA. 1st and 10. Hand off to DeMarcus McKenzie. And why not seeing like a Heisman level type player like DeMarcus McKenzie maybe willing his team to the natty, right? We saw it with Trey Inners. We saw it with J.J. Johnson, right? So I like the format. Goal line formation. Yeah, baby. Now we're getting physical. Fullback dive on 2nd and 7. Alex Newby gets 3. It's going to be 3rd down now. We've yet to see a drive not end in points. Will this be the first? Delay give to McKenzie, and he can't get there. Marcus Robinson with the tackle. And that will be a 3 and out for your UNLV Rebels. So Wyoming gets off the field. They'll get the ball back here. A block there. Could have been in the back. No flag. 1st and 10 Cowboys. 15 plays, 123 yards. A lot of offense here for Wyoming. First and 10. Handoff here to Jamie Brown. Great blocking. He pushes forward for 5. And that might be the last play of the quarter. So at the end of 1, Wyoming is shocking the world here. 10-7. Can they keep it up? Not only make their first CFP, but the first conference championship for their division. Trips right. Chris Neal. No incompletions yet either. Handoff Jamie Brown. Wide open hole up the gut. UNLV's got to find a way to stop him. He's already at 75 yards. First and 10. Jamie Brown in the backfield. They fake it to him now over the middle. Hits his man, and that's going to be another 10 yards for Scruggs. 7 for 7 start here for Wyoming. It looks like the UNLV defense decided not to show up today. Man in motion. Jamie Brown again, another first down. Another 7 yards. Chris Neal in the pistol now. They're going to throw it. He yams it deep open, man. Touchdown, Wyoming! It's Chris Fowler. The yam connects, and Wyoming is running away. Oh my, what a shocker. On a day of upsets, of a day of just ridiculousness, Wyoming has a 10-point lead. UNLV just left their defense back in LV, man. They didn't get on the plane. All right, now if you're UNLV, you know, okay, defense is not playing today. We got to ramp it up. Brett Brooks might have to start yamming. So we'll see what UNLV has. It's a long game, but you got to feel like the defense not really playing all that well. A nice pitch play there. They'll call it a pass to DeMarcus. We've yet to see an incompletion from either quarterback. Brett Brooks is 6 of 6, and Chris Neal's 8 of 8. What in the world? 2nd and 5. It's going to be play action now. And an open man. There we go. Another big play. Joe Hall. Seven for 7 here. Still plenty of time, Cryo. Relax there. And we're not even in the second half. All right, under center. Quick option. You don't see this often as DeMarcus McKenzie gets caught for a loss. They're really doing a good job of not letting him beat him as Clash Sparkman makes the tackle. SFA player. Second 11 across the 50. Empty set. And it's going to be a design quarterback draw as Brett Brooks doesn't get anything. So another 3rd down upcoming. Third down. Brooks is going to be a screen pass to McKenzie. He turns upfield. He has the blockers. He cuts inside. He pushes. And that's a first for the Heisman hopeful. What a play. 1st and 10. The drive continues. Can that change the momentum? Brooks, he takes off now. He slides down for 4. Second and 6. We got 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Offset eye. Hand off to DeMarcus McKenzie. We've yet to see him reach that next gear. He has 98 speed, remember. He's only averaging 4.5. 3rd and 3 inside the 30. Potentially field goal range. Chance to add points. Takes the handoff, play action. Brooks on the run. Hits his man in stride. Broken tackle inside the 10. Mark McLeod. What a massive play. First and goal now inside the 5. Goal line formations for both sides. The toss to McKenzie. We all saw it coming. The 2nd touchdown for McKenzie today. A massive drive for the psyche of the UNLV sideline. We got a ball game, fellas. You can just feel the intense. It just feels like a playoff game. It feels like you lose, your season's over. Both teams will have another game, but feels like that. All right, UNLV, 3 drives, 3 scores. See if they can add on. Jamie Brown now back there returning kicks. Why not? 17-14. It's been a very fun game so far. Great game day choice. Chris Neal, no incompletions from either side still. Open man, broken tackle because, of course, Chris Fowler for 12. He had the touchdown on the last drive. 9 for 9. This normally doesn't happen. This is ridiculous. Neal corner blitz. It hits home. Broken tackle, and he's sacked. He evaded the corner, but not the defender. Second and 17 now. Delayed draw, handoff here to Jamie Brown. Stiffies a couple, but he only gets 6, so it'll be a 3rd and long. Third and 11 from their own 40. Trips to the right side. Can UNLV get off the field? The delay give to Jamie Brown. He gets to the outside. He pushes, and he's not going to do anything. Massive change of events here as Jamie Brown goes down. If Jamie Brown is hurt, this game is over. So we're going to have to check on that injury. If Jamie Brown's out of this game, it might be over. He is the most important person on that sideline for Wyoming. Jay Derby, talented freshman, sure, but Jamie Brown is this team. And he will return soon. Jamie Brown will return. It doesn't look like he'll miss any time. Good to hear. DeMarcus McKenzie now gets the handoff as they'll start on the plus side of the 50. Try and take the lead. Second and 6 now, inside 4 minutes. I form. Looks like they have no problem just running the ball. They're going to throw it. Brett Brooks, and he's sacked! Adrian Waters gets home. All right, so now both pass rushes are getting there. Third and 13 now for UNLV. Empty set for Brett Brooks. He yams it deep. Intercepted! It's going the other way! The first incompletion of the day is completed to the other team. So a drive that starts on the plus side of the 50 gets no points. And here comes Chris Neal. Into the pistol. Looks like Jay Derby is currently out there as he's going to get 12 on his first carry. Remember, the 4-star freshman. Jamie Brown should be back, but Jay Derby still a formidable guy as Ryan McGee catches this one. He only gets about a yard. Yams legend. 10 for 10 for Chris Neal. Jay Derby still at running back. Looks like he'll probably be the running back for this drive. Neal has time. He's going to yam that to the corner. Caught on the comeback. Sterling Scruggs. Definitely a hairy pass, to say the least, but it worked out. Across the 50 now, they'll hand it off to Jay Derby. He pushes forward, and he'll get positive yardage. Remember, not known for his power. He's more of an elusive guy. 4 wide. 2nd and 8. Chris Neal has time. Dumps this to the flat. Open man. Can't break the tackle. Taylor Johnson. So 3rd and 2 inside the 35. Shotgun. They'll hand this off. Jamie Brown is back and he can't get it. And they're going for it. They got the first one. This time they're going to throw it. Over the middle. It's caught again. First down. UNLV is sick. They're getting dragged to death. Inside the 30. Hand off to Jamie Brown to the outside. He goes nowhere. Once again, the outside runs are stifled for Brown. So 2nd and 13 here inside the 30. Wyoming trying to add points before half. Up 3. Wyoming to the corner. Hits his man. That's a 1st and more. First and goal now. 59 seconds left. Quick option, and that goes nowhere. They'll lose yardage and have to call a timeout. UNLV wants to keep some time on the clock. 4 wide here for Wyoming. Neal over the middle hits his man. He still hasn't missed a pass. It's 3rd and goal. 15 for 15 start today here for Chris Neal. They're 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. Be a screen pass. It's complete to Jamie Brown. He turns upfield, and he's short. They'll kick the field goal. 4th down. I guess it'll be a 20-yarder. So to stretch the lead to 6 before halftime. Here's the kick. It's up and it's good. So as we hit halftime, folks, it's 20-14. Wyoming leads in the Mountain West Championship. Yeah, Cryo, that is a best case scenario right there for you. That was best case scenario because you get the ball after halftime and you're only down a score. What a game this has become. 20-14. As you look at the first half stats, time possession goes to Wyoming. They've been able to do it through the air. Turnover from UNLV. Gotta think Wyoming's been the better team. Can they finish it? UNLV is the favorite. They'll get the ball to start. Marcus McKenzie only 47 yards. The return gets him up to the 25. We got a flag on the return. And a clip will back him up even further. Jeff Brown. So this will start on their own 12 to start the half. Oof. Cryo chewing out the ref. So here we go. Second half of the Mountain West Championship in the final spot in the college football playoff auto bid. Brett Brooks tries to find Rui. Does. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by the offensive lineman, Yuri Verislav, saving the drive. What a ridiculous play to start the half. And it Burnett Jones knocks it out, the Yams legend. What in the world? Second and 11. Brett Brooks, gotta hang on to the ball, buddy. Second and 11. Brett, he's taken off again. He's sacked! That's Clash Sparkman, the SFA player. And just the nightmare start here to start the half. A penalty, a fumble, and a sack. It can't get much worse. 3rd and 17. They're even in potentially punt block range. One of the few things we've never seen in the SFA. 3rd and 17. Dump this off, and that'll be 4th down. So just a yucky drive there from UNLV. As the defense stands on their head. So Jay Derby on the return. They'll start on the plus side of the 50. Chance to extend this to a 2-score lead. Wyoming, they could really do some damage here. Trips to the right side for Chris Neal. They're going to audible into the shotgun. It's a keeper for Neal. He has room. He gets a big play. 13 for Neal. First and 10 for Wyoming. Yamming it open. It's Ryan McGee. 17 for 17 is Chris Neal. And he does it again. The floaty, the touchdown. Wyoming has a 2-score lead. Chris Neal, the 5-star, realizing his full potential here in the Mountain West Championship. Unbelievable change of events here in the second half. A career day for Chris Neal might just do it. Still a 13-point game, plenty of time, especially when you have DeMarcus McKenzie back there. But man, Wyoming must feel good about this game so far. Is the Mountain Division on the cusp of their first Mountain West Championship in history. As we go to the trickery now, the reverse, Mark McLeod gets 3. Second and 7 here, empty set for Brett Brooks. Brett Brooks to the corner, and that's dropped. It's the first true incompletion on the day for either team. Unreal. 3rd and 7. Plenty of time. He yams it deep. Open man! There they go. Tripped up. Zach Smith for 41. Brett Brooks gets behind him. And a beautiful toss. UNLV is in business now. They've got work to do. 15 minutes remaining. Four wide, they'll hand it off to DeMarcus McKenzie. He breaks one. He finds some room, gets blockers, and inside the 10. Finding a way to make it happen. Inside the 15. Brooks. Time. To the flat, stays in bounds. Touchdown, Brandon Harris. Tiptoeing in his Jordans. This is a one-score game. Beautiful job staying tight-roping. And a quick response. So 27-21, and the question is, though, can UNLV play any defense today? Their offense is seemingly woken up here, but the defense doesn't start playing better. It could be wraps. Chris Neal having a career day. No incompletions, couple of tutties. Seeing the field perfectly here. (27-21). We got 15 minutes left in this great game. How will it end? Who's going to the playoff? Handoff here to Jamie Brown, and he gets himself 6. 93 yards here for the SFA legend, Jamie Brown. Pistol now, Chris Neal. And off to Jamie Brown to the outside, breaks one, and he goes backwards, losing 5. Uchenna Wimbledon, the SFA player, on the tackle. Once again, going to the outside does not bode well here for the Cowboys. Third down here for Wyoming. Jamie Brown flips. 3rd and long. Chris Neal gonna throw it. It's a short one. Got to make a move. It's Fowler, and he doesn't. 4th down. So here it comes the punt. 19 for 19 here for Wyoming. This might be their first punt of the ball game. UNLV getting the ball back. As soon as you think this game might be out of reach, man, UNLV claws right back. They have a chance to take the lead now. Great drive on the last one. Safety coming on down. Oh, man, look at this. 10 in the box. They're daring Brett Brooks to throw the ball. And he will. Over the middle, tipped away through the hands of the receiver. Second and 10 now, back under center. Tight end in motion. Another throw, only a 3-man rush. He escapes, wide open hole. He makes a move, and he gets 9. I thought for a second he fumbled, but he gets 9. It's 3rd and 1. The camera switched quickly like the ball fumbled. 3rd down. Handoff here to Marcus. Easy 1st down. First and 10 now at the 45. Offset eye here. Going back to the shotgun. Brooks, he tries to escape, breaks one, big hit, and he hangs on. You got to hold your breath every time he runs it now after the fumble earlier, especially on a big hit like that. But yeah, he definitely starts sliding, man. Second and 5 at the 50. Brett Brooks putting his body on the line for the Rebels. 3-man rush yet again. Floaties. Broken tackle. 1st down for Zach Smith. Across the 50 now. UNLV is moving it. Prototypical day here for Brett Brooks. 175 and a touchdown and a pick. McKenzie trying to get to the outside, and he only gets 3. Wyoming's done a great job of keeping him from getting to that 4th or 5th gear. 2nd and 7 now. Handoff again to McKenzie. Trying to find a way, and it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 3 inside the 40. Gonna be a throw here for Brooks. Floats it out of bounds. 4th down. And they're going for it. Getting aggressive here. They hand it off on 4th down. McKenzie's gonna get it. The Heisman hopeful gets the yardage that's needed inside the 35. Getting to about 11 and some change left in this game. I form. Brett Brooks are going back to McKenzie, feeding him, and he gets 5. Some great running from both teams here today. 27-21 to the goal line formation. Fullback dive. Broken tackle. And it's going to be a 1st down for Alex Newby. What a play. Threatening the red zone now. Back to the goal line. Another fullback dive. Another stiffy for Newby. UNLV trying to get physical here in the second half, trying to wear down this defense. 2nd and 8, safeties coming down to the box. They're motioning out McKenzie. Empty backfield, Brooks to the end zone. Oh my God, that's Aaron. He had DeMarcus McKenzie wide open for a touchdown. He flat out missed him. 3rd and 8. It's a screen pass. They get it out to McKenzie. He has to make some room, and he can't. 4th down. It will automatically be a cover, Coach Phi. So UNLV now brings out the field goal kicker. To make this a 3-point game, it's good. Yeah, if you put the favorite and you don't put a cover or no cover, it's automatically a cover. So a 3-point game, UNLV keeps the lead. And Wyoming, man, they're not falling over. Every time UNLV makes a push, they battle back, get off the field. Got a 3-point game here, just over 9 minutes left in the game. Chris Neal still no incompletions, and that one's caught as well. 20 for 20. That's insane. 2nd and 7. Neal steps up to the corner, and that is another catch. And that'll end the 3rd quarter here, folks. So as we go to the 4th quarter, man, everything on the line. And Wyoming has a slim 3-point lead. They've dominated this entire game. Can Wyoming steal one? 3rd down. Can UNLV get off the field? It's going to be a quick throw to Jamie Brown. It goes nowhere. What was that play call? I guess the slip screen, but he didn't let it develop. Still 22 of 22, but my God. Imagine Wyoming loses with 100% completion percentage. So here's the return now. UNLV's defense has turned it on the last couple of drives. Remember, this game was 27-14 at one point. All right, Wyoming. Got to get off the field, and for UNLV, here's your chance. Handoff. No, they'll pass it here. Out of the goal line, set it. It's caught! Brian Clark climbs the ladder. What a catch! First and 10. UNLV showing their depth as guys are making plays that the coach doesn't even know. Brett Brooks now, he's going to evade. He lowers the head and he gets 9. I'd advise against lowering the head against 3 oncoming defenders, especially in the non-targeting era. Oh man, goal line set for the defense. What's happening? 2nd and 1. It's going to be a throw again. A floaty, and that's a first. Joe Hall gets 6. UNLV trying to take another lead here. They haven't had a lead since the first quarter. Marcus McKenzie up the middle. He pushes forward for 8. Second and 2. Offset I. Going now into the I form. Soft defense. McKenzie gets smack-a-doodle-dude for the first. The big hit pushes him across the line. 1st and goal. Shotgun 4 wide to take the lead. 1st and goal, Brett Brooks hands it off to Marcus, breaks 1. He finds room and he goes down. Big play from the defense holding him. Can they make a goal line stand, keep this game tied? Second and goal, 4 wide. Man in motion, it's Joe Hall. They'll pass it. Brett Brooks, and he's sacked! Matt Tatum. Third and goal from the 11. Wyoming trying to keep this game tied. Empty. He's sacked again! Joe Hunter right off the edge. Unblocked. Joe Hall couldn't get over there. So to tie the ball game here, it's a 33-yarder from right hash. The kick, it's up, and it is no good! He missed it! The 33-yarder goes wide! Oh, no! Sickening! Jamie Brown now. Can they run the clock? Absolutely sickening here for Coach Cryo. Can Wyoming capitalize? 2nd and 5, the counter. He goes down, it's 3rd down. This is why you recruit a kicker, Cryo. The age-old saying. 3rd and 2. Wyoming's going to throw it over the middle. It's caught! 1st down. They're going to start running the clock. UNLV might get one more chance, but they got to get off the field. It's a floaty out of bounds, and it's caught! The 100% completion percentage remains in play. 24 off 24! Cross the 50 now for Wyoming. They can taste it. A touchdown would do them wonders. Chris Neal, the legacy game, hands it off to Jamie Brown. He gets a big play. First down. UNLV has to hold for a field goal at the very most. They're still hurrying it up. They're not really running clock here. Hands it off to Jamie Brown to the outside. Cuts up field. Broken tackle, and he's short. He's second in inches. So we cross the 4-minute mark. Second and inches. Can UNLV find a way? And they're going to start running clock now. Oh my, if they get a first down here, they'll probably get one or two more chances. Oh, he jumps! UNLV! No! Now, this might have been a good idea from Coach Cryo, giving him a fresh set of downs so that they can call the timeouts. We'll see if it works out for them. Quick throw into the dirt! No! The first incompletion of the game! It's a dirt shot! No way! Second and 10. Neal to the end zone! Out of bounds! Wait a second!
Pass interference. Offense.
They call pass interference on the offense! I'm sick! He pushed off!
Still second down.
What is happening at the end of this game? It's second and 20. This is UNLV's chance. It's a keeper for Neal. And he gets 10 of it back. Third and 10. This is pretty much game. UNLV has to get a stop. They hand it off to the outside. Jamie Brown, he stops short. Field goal on the field to try and push it back to 6. The kick, it's up, and it is good. So here we are. Denver, Colorado, Mountain West Championship, college football playoff auto bid on the line. UNLV down 6, needing a touchdown, 2 minutes left. And we get another flag!
Personal foul. Clipping.
A clipping is going to back them up again. Their own 16.
Still first down.
They can't just throw it out of their own way, man. Here we go. Playoff bid on the line. Bragging rights on the line. The conference on the line. Down 6. They need a touchdown. This is what dreams are made of. DeMarcus McKenzie goes nowhere. Plenty of time. 2 timeouts. They can run their regular offense here. At least for a little bit. Looks like they are taking their sweet-ass time, though. Letting time just melt away here. 2nd and 8. Brett Brooks. He's going to throw. He takes off. He's sacked! The pass rush has been amazing today here for Wyoming. Not something we thought we'd see today, as they have a fully healthy line, 2 SFA players. So 3rd and 9, you got to go for it, obviously. Trips left. Brooks over the middle. Oh, he missed him. He was wide open. So here we go. Game on the line. 4th and 9. Brooks over the middle, and he's going to be short. Wyoming takes over. All they need to do is get a first down. Chris Neal keeps it. He goes up the gut. That's going to be a first. Victory formation. What a game. Will they run another real play? Will there be one more chance for UNLV? They'll run a real play, folks. This is your chance if you're UNLV. You need an incompletion. Hand off Jamie Brown. Will he fumble? No! Oh my goodness. And Wyoming is going to do it. They're going to complete the outright sweep. The only team that covered today, the only true favorite that covered was Central Michigan. The other only favorite in terms of spread was Cincinnati. And as we hit triple zeros here in Denver, Wyoming, they've won the Mountain West Championship and given the Mountain Division their first champion in SFA history. 15 years a team from the Mountain has not won. UTEP's 0-4, New Mexico's 0-4, and a gaggle of other programs. But Wyoming has done it. They've toppled the West, and they will be going to the college football playoff. Unbelievable job from Coach Wind. And how about Chris Neal, the 5-star who took a chance on Wyoming, goes 24 of 25. Unbelievable game, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here in bowl season. Wow. What a game. What a great one. I'm so sorry, Cryo. It was a very tough game, man, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Luckily, the missed field goal wasn't your demise. They kicked another one anyways, so. Glad it didn't come down to the missed field goal. What a game, though, man. It was a great one. Wyoming will be going to the playoffs. So, if you're looking at who's going to get home games, who's going to get buys, most likely, just from a base look here, remember, you can't, you can't hold me to this, but it looks like all conference champions today will get a bye or a home game besides Wyoming and UTSA. Those are probably going to be the only two teams that will be going on the road as conference champions. So here's a look at the game. We'll finish it up. Remember, if you're in Patreon, you want to be on the committee, we'll be going into watch party here in the next, I'm going to post all the game results, and then we'll start the meeting. Recruiting will be after that. Brett Brooks, he goes 17 of 23, 208, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Run the ball. McKenzie didn't even get to 100 yards here today. They kind of had to play down script all day, so they had to throw it a lot more than they probably wanted to. On defense, Jeff Brown, 9 tackles, a couple of TFLs, 1 sack for Casey Bennett, no interceptions, no deflections, no fumbles. And for Wyoming, Chris Neal, he goes 24-25, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns in the best game of his career. Jamie Brown came back, was going to transfer, decided to return, 127 yards, 1 touchdown. Taylor Johnson leads the way. Everybody getting involved. Matt Tatum had a great game. Clash Sparkman had a great game. And this might be the difference. 5 total sacks. They were just teeing off, and Sean Foster gets himself a pick. And they also forced the fumble. It was Berta Jones, the Yams legend, of course. Florida State and Oklahoma both won their games. So I'll do just a quick recap for you guys. If you missed it here, let me get my players of the game. Remember, I'm going to post all the game results anyways here in a second in the server. But let me get my snips here. Player of the game goes Chris Neal, obviously. So that is a Wyoming outright here. All right, so remember, 10 auto bids into the playoff. We now know them. We know the majority of the field. Iowa State wins the Big 12 championship. That's a shocker. UTSA beats Tulane in overtime. That's a shocker. Oklahoma held on at the end. That is not a shocker. That was expected. Wyoming upsets UNLV. Florida State upsets UNC. Central Michigan beats Ohio, the only true cover of the day. Coastal beats Southern Miss. A lot of people probably expect this. This was a push game, though. Not really a favorite. Cincinnati came back to beat Charlotte. USC throttled Oregon. And Minnesota shocked Michigan. So those teams that won today will be in the college football playoff. Thank you guys so much for watching. VODs of this game will be available. Highlights will be available later in the week, either tomorrow or Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to get into the committee meeting. We'll release the top 25 and the playoff tonight. We'll know who is going to be on the outside looking in for bowl bids tonight, but we won't know bowl matchups probably till tomorrow or Saturday. So stick around, guys. Thanks so much for watching, for supporting. Recruiting will be later tonight after all of it. Thanks for watching. Peace.